what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Ruben Dias. Vitinha. João Neves. Vitinha. João Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. Unai Simon claims it, and the danger passes. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Played down the flank. Climbs up big! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Llorente. Ball is over the line. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oyarzabal!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
João Neves. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Bruno Fernandes. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rodri. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Vitinha. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. João Felix. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Real shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oyarzabal, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. That's a nicely shaped ball. And a shot! Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's heaved it away. Through it. That's very neat. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Tries a shot! It's in! They have got it! They have their equaliser! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Al Kubasi aim forwards. Spain have reclaimed it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Portugal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. Pedro Neto. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. Oh, nice touch. Pedro Neto. He is through here. Shot a goal!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Pedri forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got Yamal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Llorente cuts out the pass.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No way through, so back it comes.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Bruno Fernandes!
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's run loose here. Ferran Torres.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
João Cancelo. And it's been played through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bruno Fernandes shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Llorente. And it's Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Fabian Ruiz fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Rodri makes the interception. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres. Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Fabian Ruiz plays it short. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
João Neves. Pedro Neto picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Laporte tries to clear. He's in here! Rafael Leao! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Nico Williams. And it's played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Mendes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, he's trying it! And somehow he managed to miss it. Vitinha. And here's Rafael Leao. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Spain making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Spain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that could set him on his way. He has found the big chance! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And there goes the final whistle. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
That's it for today.